Hello, everybody. Welcome to Make It Monday. It's Amy and Jim. Amy Bachman, Sew and Quilt. Amy sews. The original Sewing and Quilt Expo.
Yep.
Mr. Jim Suzio. So, all right, we're going to learn to burn today.
Yeah. Why do we burn?
Because sometimes you buy fabric and you don't know what the content is.
Yeah.
You find grandma's stash and you don't know what the content is.
Or
You're out shopping at a fabric merchant that may not be
it may not be on a bolt, so it could be like a flat bolt.
flat fold, loose.
Or we may shop online and get some kind of
Someone send us something we aren't expecting.
yes.
So you need to know how to wash it, stitch it,
Yeah.
thread that kind of thing.
Yeah, because
All right,
once you burn it, you can figure out from there how to take care of it.
let's go. So let's burn away, Jim.
Okay.
Burn away.
Okay. So we got a little burning tool.
Yep.
And which one you want to pick?
You just so what we're doing is it's gonna when you light it up, it's going to have a different feel for everything that happens.
And a color and smoke too.
Yes. So all right, you want to hold on to the there we go. All right, so that is
Ooh, black smoke, really
Okay.
burning fast, and a lot of soot. So obviously polyester, like
a lot of
synthetic.
polyester.
I do not. Yeah, you can see here, like there's so much singeing, burning ash.
Yeah, acetate. She said acetate is probably the worst fabric on the planet.
Yes.
It is disgusting. So polyester, which has its uses,
Mhm.
right? So, but when it feels plasticky when you burn it. Is it hard?
Oh, it's very hard now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard.
Even past where the burn is, it's very hard.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and I know sometimes whenever they go and do like some silk flowers, they add like a slight heat setting to the edge, which is like a
Right.
slight burn, almost like a laser cut.
Yeah.
But this actually, when you do that, it does a really wicked kind of
Yeah,
burn
it's
to
gross.
it.
So we know polyester smells, burns black.
Yep.
Think of rubber tires burning.
Oh yeah.
The same smell, the same everything.
Well, because it's made from oil.
It's true. Petroleum
Yep.
rules the
So
world.
you're going to get like, so it's that chemical burn, which probably too, if you would have dropped that on your hand, you're going to get a nice burn too.
Probably would have burned like that.
Yeah. Okay. And let me do this one.
Get some blue fabric. See what that is. Because sometimes the fabric looks and feels deceptive, right?
Yeah, it feels like cotton.
The sprinklers don't go off.
Yeah. Oh, and it's interesting the way it's burning.
Orange, yeah.
And-
Orange and black.
The big flame. And there's a little bit of smoke.
It's burning pretty slow too.
Yeah.
We didn't plan this out. I probably should have.
Didn't want to go out. I think I know what there was a lot of ash now.
I'm gonna go get a little bit of water.
Well, I actually know what this fiber content is. This one actually is a polycotton blend. So and it's still burning.
It's still burning. I'm worried about the dang sprinkler system.
And I'm going to say it's still burning because of the cotton content of it. Because it got like a wicked kind of ash in the back. I believe this was 60-40 polycotton. And it kind of burned a little slow. But it, has the edge is softer. So I'm thinking that's like the cotton part of it made it where it's softer,
Right.
not as much as the other one. And it took a while to get that put out.
So it was clean. You didn't feel any crunchy edges.
No, it's very soft, supple still. So
Right.
it's like a cotton fabric, but it didn't have the scorching. Oh, you want to try this one?
Well, I'll be your assistant, so I'll just
Thank
hold
you.
the flame.
So this one is burning cleanly. The smoke's kind of white.
Doesn't stink.
It's taking its time to burn. Burning really clean. Any guess?
I'm guessing cotton,
Yep, 100% cotton.
right? Because if it was a poly cotton, you'd feel that crunchy edge still.
Yeah.
There'd still be a little bit of. Let me get the fire extinguisher.
Thank you.
This one, the-
Hey, that worked.
It worked. I'm nervous.
And the ash is kind of clean.
Yeah, so it just crunches.
And what I think is kind of interesting too is that it's harder to pull it off because it didn't burn all the way through at the end whenever we put it out. So that's still not finished burning. So that tells me a little bit more that it is like a natural fiber. So that's cotton.
Yeah, that's awesome. Hi, ladies. Yeah, Jeanette said you can pull the warp and weft
Yeah.
to check the blend. That's true too, but most people, even explaining what the warp and the weft is
Yeah. And sometimes too, it's still a little confusing because it could even be,
Right.
you know, a blend. They could have, because I've had some fabrics where the warp and the weft were two different fibers. And it's because of the look they wanted.
right.
But knowing this now, I know how to take care of it because like the cotton one, I know that if I put bleach or something to it, it's going to bleach out the fabric,
Right.
destroy it probably because it's going to break it down.
And if you're doing any kind of sublimation with sublimation ink, you need to know what's poly and cotton. Now, what you really can't tell is what percentage
Yeah.
poly and cotton it is, but it's just a simple way to, hey, Dorothy, it's a simple way just to know, is it a polyester, is it a cotton? That's what most of us want to know, right?
Yeah.
It's
So then we know how to set our iron because if it's the polyester, we can't. If it's a polyester, we can't use like a very high heat of an iron because it's going to melt it.
right, because high heat on iron is average around 350 degrees,
Mhm.
and polyester melts at like 170, something like that. It starts to get
Yeah.
it's a low number,
Kind of crinkles up.
right? But in you know, doing something like this, like there's a little more. There's a lot of advanced tests we could do, but we just want
Yeah.
to really show the difference between a poly and a cotton or a silk. A silk burns nice and clean as well. We didn't have any
Yeah.
silk to burn.
I
But it
looked-
goes instantly to ash and it's
Yeah.
clean. It doesn't stink.
and
So
it's pretty much white.
yeah,
It's
it
not,
burns
not
white.
yeah, it burns whiter. It's not
Right.
as black as these do.
And this is, of course, living with firemen, fire marshals,
Yes.
paramedic firefighters, right? And I've been
That
run through
helps.
quite a few classes in my day. But it's the fibers in your home that kill you in a fire.
Yeah.
It's the chemicals that kill you before you burn. So, which is why it's so important, like child retardant, flame retardant children's wear, right? It's just not suitable for children's wear. You got to make a decision of putting the chemicals on your child or putting them in fresh, clean cotton.
Mhm.
And it's not fire resistant, it's flame retardant, which is a little different,
Yeah.
which means if they get a spark from the fireplace, it's not going to go poof,
Mhm.
but it will
You
burn.
might get like a little hole or something where it might
Right,
melt it. Yeah.
exactly. So when I make PJs, whatever, for when my boys aren't little anymore, but I still use 100% cotton because I don't want the chemicals on their skins.
Mhm.
So that's just something to think about as you're making clothing and, you know, you find a stash. That was what it was. You know, our customers, when grandma dies, they just throw the bags on the loading dock and we're like, what is this? I don't get a match. And then we decide how it gets donated. So
Well, some of that vintage stuff is pretty cool
it's pretty cool.
if it's still good.
It is cool. Right. Exactly.
But then too, I was thinking like even if you had something with like a metallic dye, that's gonna change the effect of the burn too, and probably even like the care then.
Yes. Right. So the dyes, everything, and you know, we put so many chemicals.
And everything.
And so the fashion industry is the number one world's polluter. And most people don't know that. I think it's every 8 seconds, 100,000 pieces of clothing goes into the landfill.
Yeah.
Because we're all into fast fashion. We buy, you know, top at Walmart or Temu and then we just pitch it, right?
And a lot of the retailers are at fault too because they make more money writing off a whole group of collections that
Right.
don't sell as opposed to donating them.
Right. So that's why, like, if you thrift clothes, that's great.
Yeah.
Not that you want to set your clothing on fire, but you can, you know, thrift.
Yeah. Yeah.
Take a snip from your hem. So,
What-
Joe Mary's in Nebraska, girl. What you doing up
Nice.
there? Susie.
Hey, Rain.
California Rain's here. Rain, we're talking cruising. We're getting cruising stuff ready for May.
Yay.
So we're excited about that. I think it's 120 people for the
Nice.
cruise in May.
Need
So,
help?
oh my goodness, Jim, we're doing a cruise just with Jim. How's that? What do you guys think? Thumbs up for Jim if you want to take him for a cruise.
Uh-oh.
I know, it's great. So anyhow, that's what we were doing today. We were just burning.
Yeah, learning about fabric and fiber. So now I know too, because I'll share a tip too. Whenever you're cleaning, especially if you do heirloom sewing And a lot of times after years, those garments get kind of dingy looking, or just
Right.
whatever. And you don't want to use bleach because bleach will break the fibers down more and it'll pretty much to help to disintegrate it. What I found that works really well that doesn't hurt the fabric is I quite often soak them in denture cleansing tablets. So
Oh, I've heard that.
I've done it
Like,
a lot. I
I've heard
actually
that.
travel with that because it's a lot. It's more economical than trying to go and travel with laundry detergent because a lot of times if you have it in your carry-on luggage, they won't take that. They'll pull it out of your bag.
Right.
But the denture tablets they'll leave. And if you get like spaghetti stains or something on your garment that you kind of smushed on during dinner, you could just soak it in the bathroom sink and all the stains are gone.
Could you do that with an older, like an antique quilt? Do you think that would work?
Yes,
versus-
it'll work great with antique. The only thing is when you put the tablets in, wait till the fizzing stops, and that way it settles the blue in. Because some brands have
Put a
more
color
blue
in
in.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and if you put it in too early, that color will go on your fabric. So you just want to wait till the fizzing stops, soak it in. I actually bought an heirloom gown when I was doing a Martha Pullen school, and the lady in the shop let me have it for $10 because nobody wanted it, and it was
Wow.
brown and yucky. And that night I soaked it in my hotel room with I think I used 3 tablets. I let it soak for 2 hours. I rinsed it, hung it in the shower the next morning when I went down to the school. I took it to show the ladies, and they're like, "Where'd you get that?" I was like, "That was that brown dress that you made fun of yesterday that I bought, and it looks like it's brand new,
Yeah, that's awesome.
and it didn't hurt the fibers."
Yeah, fiber care now, it's really hard. I mean, back in the day, we knew exactly how to take care
Yeah.
of things. Now, with all these microfibers and
And the laundry detergents are so different.
man-made fibers, right? They're
Oh, yeah.
my friend Anthony develops fabrics for
Mhm.
different things. So, you never know what's in them. But
Yeah, the care is going to be different.
That's it. Susie Lurkovic. Hey, girl, how are
Hi,
you?
Susie.
Joan Mayer. Yeah, learn something new. Absolutely. So just take a flame to your sewing room.
Yeah. Or maybe out in the patio.
Maybe outside, get yourself a fire extinguisher.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
not in the film studio where right under.
There's a sprinkler head right above it.
Yes.
And I just thought Zach is going to kill me if that thing goes off. Different discussion. All right, everybody. So I see Amanda popped on. Amanda's going to be on the cruise with Rain, myself, Julie from Designs by Juju, Embroidery Garden, Becky Stanfield from Power Tools, Amanda Carita from Amanda Spuns. Oh, wait. Where's my purse? Talk for 1 second. Amanda, don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, Amy was working on a little project over the weekend, and it turned out really nice.
I know Amanda sent me. She's got some home deck fabric. She's going to start putting in her little bundles. So it's almost done. But I have to put the finish. Look at that mauve suede. Look how beautiful that's stitched up.
It worked up really nice.
Yeah. So at the inside has the pockets and linings, and the clasp. We have beautiful. Now they're just like one-offs, right? Like beautiful little pieces. So, oops, when this closes, this bird is the closure. So the bird goes through it's a twist lock.
Nice.
Right? Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm working on your stuff. I'll get them back in the mail to you, Miss Amanda. So, so you have samples for your shows. All right. Very good, everybody. Woo! Another Make It Monday out the
Yep.
way. See you Friday at noon for Flippin' Friday.
And what's tomorrow night?
What's tomorrow night?
The Guild.
Oh, the guild meeting, right, at Amy So's. If you want to join the guild, go to amysos.com. Join the guild.
Yep.
Our guest speaker is Joy Ehrenbach
Yeah.
from Original Sewing Quilt Expo. She's in charge of their education. So we're going to talk about how they hire teachers, how they plan education events at the big shows. It's going to be interesting to talk to her.
Yeah.
And so that's what's
Coming
That's
up.
what's happening. So the guild's only $14.95 a month. We have a guest speaker. We're gonna have another prize
Mhm.
tomorrow
Yep.
night. So we also do some sort of drawing,
Mhm.
and it's a Zoom. So you do show and tell,
Yeah.
and we want to celebrate you, just like this bag, right? So I didn't even use a pattern. I just kind of made up. I don't know why it looks so sad.
You need to make a pattern out of it now.
Yeah. So just like with the pleats and the handles, I was so excited about it. The kids came over for dinner It was the table. I'm like, oh my gosh, look at this bag. I just have to trim it up. What do you guys think? Crickets. And that's why I'm saying we love the Guild, because
Yeah.
you show your projects and we like celebrate you because we understand 2 needles,
Yep.
290 needles, and what it takes to get things done. So anyway,
Nice.
that's the scoop.
Yep.
So, all right, everybody, thank you so much. We will be in touch.
Yep.
And
And-
someone just magically posted the Guild.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, everybody, have a terrific day, because the more you know.
The more you sow.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.